Hey everybody, Tim here for another episode of Torchwood, Season 4, Episode 2, Rendition. So we are continuing with Miracle Day. It's like the second day, third day? I don't even know. I can't even keep track of how many days it's been. It doesn't really matter. And I don't know, this is actually a really, really interesting one. So the first episode where like people have stopped dying, like how do you deal with that? This second episode actually brings up some interesting questions and kind of flips things on their heads. So for one, a lot of people have complained about this season of Torchwood. I mean, this is over 10 years old at this point, so it doesn't really matter. But when it came out, a lot of people complained because it was too Americanized. I don't know, me as an American, I loved it because I was like, I can actually like identify with a lot of the characters. I think it's really interesting. And I don't know, I liked it. I thought it was a new kind of twist on the show. And it just kind of showed like how big Torchwood could cover. So I liked it. I thought it was really interesting. So as the first episode had actors like Bill Pullman in it, this episode has Wayne Knight, who I absolutely love. I've loved him all the way back from like Jurassic Park, Seinfeld. Like, he's a fantastic actor. So I think that's great. Most recently, I think I saw him in actually the Harley Quinn series. You hear his voice. So we get that. Dr. Vera is one of the main characters for this episode, where she's the one who kind of points out, and it's really interesting, that medically speaking, when patients come in, you want to give your focus to the ones in critical need first, and the ones that like, oh, I just have a cut, can wait. For better or worse, that's how it is. Whereas now, nobody's dying. So it's like, we got to treat these quick cuts first, get them the fuck out of the hospital because we don't have room. And all of these people who, they're not going to die, but they're clearly in a lot of pain and whatever, like, they can wait because they're going to be here for a long time. It's amazing. Like, it's really, really kind of interesting. Probably the best scene and / the worst scene for this episode is the part where Jack gets poisoned. And Gwen, they're on the plane, and Gwen's like, I need all of you, like, to tell me how to, like, cure somebody of arsenic poisoning. Well, we need to get some of this chemical and some of this chemical and boil a battery and then take the top off, and then we can get this. And it's, like, a terrible episode of House, and it's so over the top. And, like, the best moments when, like, Jack's just like, just let me go. And Gwen's like, you can shut up is what you can do. And it's just fucking hysterical. Like, it's so over the top. Not, like, I mean, out of watching, I don't how many, 800 episodes of Doctor Who, this episode of Torchwood is the most unbelievable, of Gwen and them trying to figure out how to cure arsenic or come up with a solution to arsenic poisoning while on a plane. And it's so ridiculous, but it is a lot of fun. So I don't know, I did enjoy this episode because it was so over the top, and I did have a really good time. So we're still in those early days of Miracle Day, so I'm kind of interested to see like what's gonna happen. I mean, it's a long season, y'all. It's like 10 episodes, which, I mean, granted, by like 80s, 90s, even 2000 standards, like 24, 26 episodes. Nowadays, like 13 episodes is kind of the standard. But for 10 episodes and it's one long story arc, I really hope it stays interesting all the way through. Because Children of Earth was 5 episodes and it was the perfect length. And even with 5 episodes, you're like, okay, you need to figure your shit out real quick. But, I mean, 10 episodes is a long story arc. So, we'll see how it goes. So, I'm curious what you guys think about seeing all of these, like, American actors like Wayne Knight. What did you think about, like, flipping the way we think of the medical field? And what did you think about the poisoning scene? Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. And I will see you guys next time for Dead of Night.